Hi everyone, I'm Jinyi Liu, and today I'm going to talk about the teacher-student relationship. Now let's see a fragment from Rita Pearson's TED Talk.
That's what we do. Teaching and learning should bring joy. How powerful would our world be if we had kids who were not afraid to take risks, who were not afraid to think, and who had a champion? Every child deserves a champion, an adult who will never give up on them, who understands the power of connection and insists that they become the best that they can possibly be.
Sarah Sparks says that students spend more than 1,000 hours with their teacher in a typical school year. That's enough time to build a relationship that could ignite a student's lifetime love of learning, and it's enough time for the dynamic to go totally off the rails. We can know teacher plays really important role in students' lifetime, according to Sarah Sparks. But many times, teachers have to build the right relationship with students, and we want to know the reason about it. So my topic is why teachers have to build the right relationship with students. At first, we need to know what is the right relationship between teachers and students. I think it means students can learn things from teachers efficiently, and they also have a good relationship like friends. Furthermore, when they during the class, there's a traditional relationship between teachers and students. But after the class, they can play as good friends. In the article Learning Relationship, it mentioned students often don't feel comfortable seeking advice from family members for fear of punishment or judgment. They therefore look to teachers to fulfill a parental but uninvolved role. Solving problems appeared vital to students' confidence. Teachers could help them learn the skills they needed to work things out on their own. I think maybe this is a branch about why the right teacher-student relationship is hard to build. In my opinion, it is because teachers need to play a part of parents' role in the school to help students learn things to grow up. But teachers cannot really punish them like their parents. So I think teacher-student relationship can divide into two aspects, and I will talk about them carefully. The first one is teachers need to be kind of students and give them enough encouragement. According to the Kirby High School, we can know the positive teacher-student relationships will improve academic success, prevent behavior problems in the classroom, improve student attitude towards classwork, and aid growth in and outside the classroom. That's why it's important to build a positive teacher-student relationship. It's also same as the sentence which Rita has said.
Well, I said to her, you know, kids don't learn from people they don't like.
I still remember when I'm in high school, I will be so happy because of the encouragement of from my teacher. I'm not good at history class, but our history teacher is very kind and have more patience to solve questions from every student. I'm afraid to ask questions because I think these questions are too easy and my teacher will have some not good impressions about me. But my teacher had found this problem and she told me I don't need to worry about other things. I only need to focus on the problem I cannot understand and ask her to solve them. When I listened to this sentence, I really touched and have more confidence to learn history. And what's the positive action which can build the positive teacher-student relationship? From the article from the raisingchildren.net.au, it mentioned positive attention is when you respond to your child with warmth and interest. It helps your child feel secure and valued. According to this, we can know some ways like when the students are failed to do something, we need to give them encouragement to make them want to try again or still have confidence about themselves, or always let them know they have own specialty. All of these are ways to build positive relationships. Someone has said a word of encouragement during a failure is worth more than an hour of praise after success. It's really important to give students encouragement, especially as a teacher. Students have a lot of time get along with teachers as they need to learn many knowledges from teachers. When kids learning something, they need more encouragement for continued motivation. So this is an indispensable aspect about positive teacher-student relationship. The second aspect is teachers need to punish or point out the lack of students to make them improve. But it's not meaning some physical punishment. It's just like criticism. There is an old saying in China, 严师出高徒. This sentence means when you have a very strict teacher, you will have more skills. In China, some teachers prefer to have a relationship with students like the traditional relationship, because they think as a teacher, they need majesty which can control students better when students are naughty. It's easy to understand when we are children, we like playing more than studying. Of course, we may still be like this. But when we are young, our self-control ability is not very well. We don't like learning things such as sitting at the table reading all day. At this time, we need a strict teacher who can control us and make us learn things hard. From the article The Making of an Expert, we can know real experts seek out constructive, even painful feedback. They are also skilled at understanding when and if a coach's advice does not work for them. In my mind, the word painful feedback means some evaluation but not positive. Why this not positive feedback still has good influence? First, some feedback not positive does not mean things really not good. It also might be a medium which teachers use to make students do better to develop to the actual. Second, it also can let students not become proud and arrogant. As a student who does not have a mature mind, it's easy to lose self. That's why many times teachers and parents will not give too much praise. It's all about the second aspect, which a teacher needs to be strict with students. To be honest, teachers need to get respect from students. That's why teacher is teacher and student is student. But it's not meaning students cannot point out the mistakes which teachers have made. It's just like that the teacher should take a more dominant position in the teacher-student relationship. Now, it's obviously why teachers are hard to build the right relationship with students. These two aspects construct the right relationship, but it's hard to balance them. If you want to be a teacher who is loved by students, you will lose majesty. And if you want to be a strict teacher, it's impossible to be friends with your students. Many times, teacher-student relationships are biased towards one of the aspects rather than the neutral.